What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon GO, and today is the Ultra Unlock Research Day, which means Cranidos and Shieldon have insanely high shiny rates. I've been seeing some reports, it's looking really good, and I've already completed 3 of them, so let's see what our first click, what are you gonna be? It's not a shiny Shieldon, but, you know, it's perfectly fine. We want a 381 for this one, and number 2 is going to be a Cranidos. We want 380 for this one. Actually, sorry, we want a 780 for this one, my bad. And for our very last one, we got another Cranidos that isn't shiny, sadly, and a 750, so 30 off the hundo. But also, I'm sure you might have noticed there, just for a second, let me turn on AR and then turn it off. You see that Aurora up there? That's because Amora is in the wild, and that's just such a really cool little detail that they threw in, so hopefully we can get a shiny with this background. And here's our next batch of 3. Come on, number 1, be shiny. It is not, and the second one is going to be another Shieldon and a 357. And the very final one is going to be another Shieldon. All right, 3 Shieldons in a row, sadly not shiny, and no hundo. These quests are super easy and I'm loving it, but I'm also loving shinies, right? Not a shiny, and a 360. What I meant to say was this one's obviously the shiny, right? Come on, number 2, give us that shiny, please. It's not, but it at least is a Cranidos, and that's the hundo. Oh, why couldn't you have been shiny? That would have been amazing. But I'm so happy though, we did get a hundo. That's a great start. And just to prove to you that 780 is the hundo, there it is. Awesome. Too bad it wasn't red, but I love the fact that it was a hundo. And our second one, or third one actually, is a red Cranidos. All right, we got a shiny. Unfortunately, not the 780s, but 767, perfectly fine. It only took 9 researches for us to get a shiny, and it's the one that I wanted most, so that's amazing. Let's just, boom, catch it real quick. We'll check the IVs in a second, but I am just so happy. This is the one that I like more, to be honest. I love the red, so I'm so glad we got it. And what are your IVs, my friend? 15 attack, I love it. Here's our next batch, and let's get a back-to-back shiny right here. Come on, back-to-back. It is not a shiny, but that's perfectly fine. And 761. This one, though, what are you gonna be, my friend? Another Cranidos, love seeing Cranidoses, and a 743. And the very final one, what are you gonna be, my friend? Another, wow, 3 Cranidoses, and this one's a 769. Nice. Let's do this. I wanna see a shiny Shieldon now. Can we get one of those? Well, there's the Shieldon, but it isn't shiny. And, ooh, 375, that's up there. How about number 2? What are you? Another Shieldon, not shiny, and 73. And the third one, what are you? Come on, shiny. Oh man, well, 3 Shieldons in a row, and no hundos. Feeling a shiny in this batch, I totally am. Right here, there it is. Nope, all right. And not a hundo. Maybe this is the one that has the shiny in it, right? Nope, but Cranidos. And the last one, come on. Got our first wild Amora off the incense. That's amazing, and it's weather boosted, and I just love seeing that Aurora Borealis over it. It's a cute little touch. I love it when they do that, especially when we had like the Hoopa, you know, skybox. That was really neat. I loved seeing the rings everywhere and stuff like that, but also I'd love to see a hundo. Let's see it. Okay, well, almost. Wow, that's amazing. First one of this batch, what do we got? Another Shieldon. Number 2 is another Shieldon. I have yet to see a shiny one of these. And the last one is another Cranidos. Cool. Batch, I've lost count. Let's see what happens. Number 1 is a Shieldon that isn't shiny. The second one in this batch is a red Cranidos. There we go, 730. Terrible CP, but I don't care. I'm gonna lucky reroll as many of these as possible. Also, why am I throwing a golden raspberry on something that can't get away? Let's just, boop, there we go. Let's see what 50 off the hundo gives us. You are literally the floor. All right, awesome. And back to back right here. Nope, but that's perfectly fine. Uno is a Shieldon that's shiny. That's shiny, right? That's a 381. That's a Shundo. No way. There is no way. Did we literally just get a Shundo right now? I'm perfectly happy with this. If it is, I would have preferred the Cranidos, but in the end of the day, a Shundo's a Shundo, and I believe 381 is a freaking Shundo. I'm gonna cry if this is a Shundo. There's no freaking way we just got a Shundo right now. This would be my first ever research Shundo. What do we got? Let's go! Let's freaking go! Oh, I'm gonna cry. We legit just got a Shundo. That's my first research Shundo ever. Oh man, we're not going to evolve it right now. We're gonna leave it alone, but we just got a Shundo. I don't know what to say, man. I'm losing my mind right now. Oh, and thank God we're filming. I was really worried. No way, man. That's so awesome. All right, you know what? Let's just do the rest of them, but today's a win. I don't care, today's a win. No back-to-back, who cares? We got a 769, cool. And the third one, what are you? Not another shiny, I don't care. We literally got a Shundo. The day is made. By the way, that Shundo, 45 minutes in. We've got tons of time to go. Man, this college is amazing. Let's see if we get some more greatness in here. What do we got? A Cranidos. Love to get these for the XLs. I also have a Mega Aerodactyl right now, so I'm getting extra candies for these because Rampardos is the #1 rock type in all of Pokemon Go right now. There's a chance something might take it over in the future, but for right now, it is future-proof. So yeah, definitely catch as many of these as you can. What's our second one give us? A Shieldon. And our very final one, what are you? You are another Cranidos, and it is a 751. Number 1 is a Shieldon. Number 2, what are you? A Cranidos. Number 3, what are you gonna be? Another shiny Shieldon. Let's go. 380. Wow, that was close. We almost got 2 Shundos. This is a 98. Man, these Shieldons are suddenly loving us. I am not gonna complain in the slightest. Wow. What is going on? Why am I getting so many good IVs of this thing? Not that I'm complaining, of course. I freaking love good IVs of any shiny, but wow, that's literally 1 tick off. I would imagine this is probably either a 15-15-14 or a 15-14-15. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You are... Oh, really? Wow, a 15-13-15. Still, I don't care. I'm happy with that. Let's just start that. This should be interesting. I have 9 7-kilometer eggs here, but I picked these up as soon as the event went live. So I believe that it is confirmed that every Cranidos and Shieldon from these eggs should have a boosted shiny rate on them. So maybe we'll get lucky. Egg number 1 is a Shuckle. Okay. Number 2 is gonna be another Shuckle. Fantastic. Number 3, there's a Shieldon, not shiny though. Number 4, ooh, Archon. I wouldn't mind a shiny one of those too. How about number 5 though? Another Shuckle, of course, of course. Number 6, I mean, I'm down with Tyrunt. I'm always down with Tyrunt. Number 7, Lucky 7. Ooh, I mean, it could have been. Let's see what Ocho gives us. Another Cranidos, no Cranberry though. And the 9th one is a Mora. All right, well, that was a decent batch nonetheless. The first hour is almost over, but it's been a hell of an hour. Let's just keep going with it and see what happens. We got a Cranidos from this one, and it is a 751. Let's see what number 2 gives us. A Shieldon that isn't shiny, and a 68. And Tres. Another Shieldon. We're now in the next hour. Hopefully we can find a wild Tyrunt. I would love to see that. But we also have the researches like usual. Let's go, shiny 748, totally down. I love this event. It is too good. Niantic, you knocked it out of the park. I'm just saying it here now. You guys killed it on this one. Thank you for making this a great one. We've yet to get a back-to-back, so will this be the back-to-back? It is! We got a back-to-back, let's go! All right. I love this event. It almost feels like a community day. You know, like the rates are really up there. Like, I am loving it. This is way better than I thought it was gonna be. But can we get a 3 for 3? That would be insane. No, we don't. All right, I wasn't expecting it. 750, perfectly fine. Let's get some more. This one's gonna be a red Cranidos. Love it. And our second back-to-back of the video. I lied, that's fine. But maybe the third one will have a shiny in it. No, it doesn't, but again, perfectly fine. I have to be a little bit careful because there's a squirrel directly above me, like right there. And it's staring at me pretty intensely, so hopefully it doesn't start throwing things at me. But anyways, we have researches. Let's keep going. What do we got? Shieldon that isn't shiny, and it is a 357. Next up, we've got a Cranidos. And the very final one of this batch is another not shiny Shieldon. This one's gonna be a Cranidos. I'm feeling it, or not. Okay, cool. What I meant to say was that this one's definitely a Cranidos, right? It is! Not a shiny one though, and 745. And the final one, what are you? Another Shieldon. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is our first ever wild Tyrunt. Super awesome. And 1,384 CP. That's a slightly big one. I've never seen one like this. I don't know if it's good. I hope it is though, because I really want to get a good one of these. I would love a Hundo, because Tyrantrum is one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon out of all of them. So I would be very, very happy if this was, but I really can't complain. Today has been just so solid, and we're only 20 minutes in to the second hour, so let's take a look at these IVs. What are you? It's okay. Our next batch of 3, what are we gonna get? Shieldon is number 1. 2 is gonna be another Shieldon, and number 3 is gonna be a shiny Shieldon. All right, cool, 3rd time's a charm, 370 CP. Let's do a little bit of Mystic 7 here. Shiny. And the last one. Not 2 shinies in a row. Okay, I think we can put that to rest. Let's just see what we get here. What are you, number 1? The second one is going to be another Shieldon. And our last one, what are you? Another Shieldon. 14 minutes till the next hour, but we are still doing fantastic. We'll go over all the shinies, including this one, once we're done with the second hour, but oh man, this is great. 2 in a row, perhaps? I wouldn't mind it. It would be cool, but we didn't. And the last one, do we get 2 in the batch? We don't. And now I give you 7 7-kilometer eggs. Let's see what happens with the first one. Tyrunt, always happy with the Tyrunt. Hopefully it's a good one. Number 2, though, is a Shuckle, of course. Number 3 is a Cranidos. Quattro, another Cranidos. Number 5, Tirtuga, that's awesome. Number 6, Shieldon. And the very last one, lucky 7, is a Slugma. Not the best thing to wrap up with, but in total, that was a decent batch. And here's our first wild shiny of the event, and I love it with that Aurora background. That looks so cool. Weather boosted Aerodactyl 2109. I would love it if it was good, but I'm not gonna say it is, because more than likely we've probably used up all our luck by now. But again, that's perfectly fine, because I'm totally down. Like, I never get Shundos from events like this. That is the first time ever, and I'm still living it up. We're like more than an hour past that moment, and I'm still just so happy about it. So whatever this is, I don't care. But it was pretty good, apparently. Wow. So for the second hour, we are at 11 shinies. Not bad at all. It's actually pretty decent. Plus a Shundo, obviously, which is insane to me. I still can't believe we got that. So yeah, let's make this third and fourth hour even better. We're just gonna wrap up Winter Park really soon, but then we're gonna head to downtown, and downtown has way more stops. That's where I wanted to wrap up anyways, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get another Shundo, but if not, I mean, today has been a phenomenal success. All right, we made it to downtown, and look at all of these stops. We're gonna do as many as possible, but we only got about an hour and 18 minutes left. So with that being said, let's keep going with these researches. We did get one, luckily recently, but I will say this third hour has not been the greatest to us, but it is what it is. Sometimes you do great, sometimes you don't do too well. Let's see here, no shinies from those 2. We're gonna get more. Thought I had 5 of these, but apparently only 2 are ready to go, or 3 are ready to go. Math is hard, you know what I mean? So is counting. Number 1, though, Tyrunt. God, I love seeing that Pokemon hatch. Number 2, oh man, Tirtuga, could you just be turquoise once? I really want to see that shiny. And, of course, a Slugma to wrap it up. Here's the other 2 eggs. Let's see what happens. Number 1, Shuckle. This is the last egg I'll be able to do, and it wraps up with a Slugma. Ay, those eggs were not very great to me, but congrats to you guys that actually got the new shinies from them. That's amazing. It is definitely a very busy day at the lake. There's a lot of tents and food out and about. I might have to grab something soon because I am getting very hungry, but I'm also still hungry for shinies. Let's keep going, let's get it. Ah, Shieldon's not shiny. What I meant to say, Liz, let's get it. Nope, but a Cranidos. Shiny on number 3? No. It's starting to rain a little bit, so hopefully that doesn't slow us down too much, but let's just keep doing these researches until it really picks up. We got a Cranidos on that one. Let's move on to number 2 real quick. I was about to say 3. It's a shiny Shieldon, awesome, and it is a 365. And the last one, do we get back-to-back on this one? We do not. Almost done with the third hour here. Come on, let's get something. Yeah, all right, we got something, awesome. Okay, 364. Can we back-to-back that something as well? Because that would be pretty amazing, right? We didn't, but that's fine. And the last one, what do we got? What do we got? We've got another Shieldon. shout out to the solo queen. Thank you so much, Kaido Nolan, for this shiny freaking Groudon. Bang, I probably should have pineapped that, but whatever, at least it's free XLs. It's 2:59, we have a minute left. These might be the last researches we get done, but let's see what happens. Cranidos is not shiny, and it's a 745, and number dose is gonna be a Shieldon that isn't shiny, and possibly the last research is going to be a not shiny Shieldon. Event is now officially over, and I gotta say, it was a fantastic one. And before we go over all of our like stats and how many shinies we got and everything, I gotta say, look at this. This just looks so good. This was such a great touch, Niantic. Like, honestly, a perfect event, really. Like, 10 out of 10. That's all I gotta say. 10 out of 10 event. And this little extra bit of visual detail, I love it. The Aurora Borealis everywhere, it's just such a cool touch that we normally don't get to see, so. Oh, I love it. Now, like I said, we're gonna go over our shinies, but first we have something way more important to do. Play with kitties. It was fun playing with those little kitties. They were inside the Kitty Beautiful here. That's the name of this little cat cafe in the middle of downtown Orlando. And if you want to adopt one of those kittens, you can click on the link in the description box below, catscan.org. They definitely have a lot of really cute kitties there. Personally, I really wanted to get the orange one a lot, but I just can't do it right now. But maybe I'll buckle later and get him because he was cute. So I've purposely not turned off the game just so I can keep the background going. And we got a shiny Doduo with it, so that's neat. This is actually the current nest here at the lake, so that's nice. I don't know if this one's good. It'd be cool if it was, but I mean, it's a Doduo. If it evolved, it probably wouldn't be good anyways. I don't think we use Dodrio for anything. Though I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Do we use Dodrio for anything? Anywho, let's see what this Dodu turns into. Maybe something good? Come on, buddy. No, I mean, maybe good, but not really. And now we're back home, and man, am I happy to be here. It was a long day in the hot sun, but man, was it worth it. We got so many shinies. I mean, we also got a few shinies that had nothing to do with this event. In fact, we got a shiny Doduo, which is cool, an Aerodactyl, and we got a Lilip. I forgot to record myself catching it, but I did actually get it, which is neat. And then we got the Groudon as well, which was awesome. And in total, we got 6 Cranidoses, which isn't bad. I'm gonna lucky reroll almost every single one of them, especially this one. I mean, literally a 10-10-10. This is the worst possible one, so if I throw it at somebody, no matter what, I'm getting something better in return, which is nice. But we definitely got way more Shieldons. In total, we got 11 of those. But of course, our first one was a freaking Shundo. I still can't believe we got a Shundo. And honestly, I was gonna wait to evolve it, but I think let's just do it, right? I can't max it because of the XL candies, but I kind of want to like evolve this thing just to get it to where it needs to be, because I was going to evolve it anyways. Plus, I do plan on making this a best buddy for sure, so this will be a buddy for a little while, but I just can't believe it. My first ever research Shundo. Still can't believe that it happened. That never happens for me, so I'm glad it finally happened, and with a good shiny. Like, this is actually something that people use in Ultra League as a 100% maxed up all the way to level 50. It has play. It's not the most amazing thing to use, but I've seen people use it to good effect, because not a lot of people expect seeing a Bastiodon, so if we were to max this out, it would be a 1741. Yeah, it's pretty down there, but for now, let's just go as far as we can go with it. So we're gonna get to here, a 1669. Sure, you know what? Now let's bring it down to the 1500s for right now. There we go, 1496. We'll just put it there for right now, so that whenever we do like PvP auto rec, at least this will show up. But once we have enough XLs, we're gonna just max it all the way. And with all that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please smash the like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below, how did you do it during this research day? Did you get a lot of shinies? Did you get any Shundos? Please let me know in the comments down below. Links for Patreon and merch are in the description box below, but with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.